Chad, what inspired you to start shoutcasting?
I've always had like a really analytical mind. I really favor analysis. I love doing commentary. I love helping people improve to get better. I've loved esports and video games a lot. Like all my free time is spent just watching esports, and usually I can't because I stream in the evenings and such. So I just watch VODs to go to sleep to a lot of times. And I really enjoyed what a lot of shoutcasters could do to amplify how exciting events are. So I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'm pretty good at video games, but I don't know if I'm really into the competitive spirit as far as being that super fast reaction speed, because I'm getting up to about 26 years of age, you know. It's a little bit on the older end as far as esports goes. So, you know, figure out something else to do, and really commentary just fits me perfectly for how my brain works and what my ambitions and desires are. Tried it out, loved it. What got me to finally try it, because I've been thinking about it for a long time, what got me to finally try it was I was watching that E3 charity event Fortnite put on, and I think Golden Boy and Lupo did great. Just sitting there thinking like, man, I would love to just do that as well and try to do it even better, you know? So I think putting my time in, try to practice up and be the best I can at it.
Cool. Well, good. It's fun, dude.
Very fun.
Besides me losing my voice all the goddamn time, which is something I need to work on. I don't know why, for some reason, when I commentate, I lose my voice, but when I normally stream, I don't. Well, besides that,
it's a lot of little tricks of the trade, really. Like you can't really eat generally within like an hour of doing commentary, because a lot of times food gets stuck in your throat or something, right? You just start clearing your throat a lot on the mic, and that doesn't sound very good. Stay well hydrated. Drink a lot of coffee a whole lot before the cast, because that strains your vocal cords a little bit too. And a lot of times, because your vocal cords generally just kind of relax when you're talking and streaming, right? You're just kind of doing casual commentary. When you're doing shoutcasting, it's a lot more amplified and more exciting. So you tighten your vocal cords a lot more because you're just really intense and into it. So it's kind of the same as working out. Like you generally do day-to-day tasks and it's not a big deal. Sometimes you get a little strained if you do more than usual. But when you go to the gym, you know, you're lifting the weights and you really feel it. That's kind of how it is with commentary on vocal cords, is you're basically going to the gym for your vocal cords.
Well, you know what? I never looked at it like that, but I appreciate the insight. I just gotta learn how to just do it with a different pitch. I don't know.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, we got to get to the task at hand here. Right. We got TTV Sav Daddy. He lands a little bit more aggressively than our other competitor here. The line dividing the two teams is right around where he is. There's probably some enemies that landed in Dusty Divot. As you can see, it tilted. I'd say 80% of our squad actually landed there. So that's where everybody is. He is completely alone. He has a very good chance of running into somebody right now. Griff's went a little bit safer. He landed at Loot Lake. There's almost definitely going to be no enemies there, but he's not too far from Sav Daddy. He's not too far from the line dividing the battle buses, so he can get into the action relatively soon. But if I had to choose one of these two to find somebody first, I would definitely choose Sav Daddy.
I completely agree. And both these players are doing exactly what we were talking about before. It's not laying straight and tilted where you have to fight for loot. They landed off to the side, smaller locations where they can not have an incredible amount of loot for them, but instead they just kind of find like little shacks to at least get some gear. Then they can push into the fights faster. Surprisingly enough, nobody on this side landed at Greasy at all. So if Sav Daddy or Griff landed at Greasy, they would have had the whole place to be able to loot.
Oh my god.
So much loot could have been there, but it's hard to tell where everybody is landing, right? When everybody's jumping on the bus, you can't really tell exactly where they're going. So that's just by random chance. Unlucky that neither of these competitors realized that in time, because you really can't.
Oh, Sav Daddy's in a fight right now and instantly getting a knock. Absolutely lasers this guy in front of him who was not ready for that fight. So Sav Daddy on the board, and he's going to win the tiebreaker. There's another player right here. Sav Daddy lasering this guy as well, hitting all of his shots. He's got 2 kills and another player right in front of him. Trees falling behind in the distance too. So we got more enemies nearby, but this guy using a pump from a distance, and Sav Daddy saying, not a smart move. 3 kills and the tie-breaking kill already. Tons of pressure immediately put on Griff. Sav Daddy still with full shield, full health, tons of mats. He gets loot up now. What a sweet fight there.
Very bold move by Superhero Force there. Getting shot from behind. Sav Daddy actually immediately into another fight. He laser beamed the first 3. Let's see if he can do the same to this other competitor who's off to the side here. has a high ground, rotating around. This is definitely showing to be a better player than the first three Sav Daddy ran into. Sav Daddy under pressure here from the bullet spray. Blueprint's out right in front of the enemy there. Monkey Militia taking down Sav Daddy. Sav G being a little aggressive with the build, but pushed too close. And Griff's instantly in a fight, close quarters with an enemy. He gets taken down as well. Immediately after Sav Daddy goes down, Griff's also eliminated. No kills at all for Griff's. Looks like the Pirate is the victor over the Shark for this game. Sav Daddy with the 3, getting the win in this match for the tournament.
Yeah, Sav Daddy found 3 not so prepared enemies, gets them all. Then finally an enemy who has a clue of what to do and has shields finds him. Sav Daddy goes down. We swap over to Griff's, who I think felt the pressure from Sav Daddy's 3 elims. He pushed into Dusty Divot completely alone, found at least 3 people there from what I could tell, and went down right when we swapped over. Rough for Griff's. He felt the pressure. He went for the kills. Did not pay off. We got Sav Daddy moving on to round 2.